Cancer, finally, here we go. This is going to be your March 2020 reading. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Cancers, definitely feel like there's going to be some conflict that you're possibly going to have to deal with this month. Now, I do feel like a lot of it is miscommunication or misunderstanding. So be really careful when you're talking to someone or you're getting into some type of argument, that you kind of take a step back and it's like, okay, did I hear them right? Did they hear me right? Because I feel like some of you, there could be some things that are misinterpreted, whether this is on your part or somebody else's part. Now, I do see that it's going to die down, especially if you're going back and forth with somebody, because at some point it's like somebody's like, okay, wait a minute. What are we talking about? So some of you may be in that energy where you're dealing with somebody and then you're like, okay, we're not even arguing about the same thing. I do feel like there is some moves that are going to be coming in. Some of you could be living with relatives where it could be volatile. The energy could be heavier. You may have a roommate that you're really not connecting with anymore. So I feel like a few of you are looking for a place to move. I do see it happening in the summertime. Could be because some of you may have children and you're trying to move, or you're waiting to move when the kids are out of school. But I do feel like there's going to be something that's coming in with movement from an environment that could be toxic. For a few of you, your money is funny, and that could be why you're holding off on it. Some of you are still waiting for income tax refunds to come in and help with a move. I do feel like a few are looking for new jobs or something to get themselves out of a situation, because I feel like there could be some limitations where I don't want to be in this environment, or I don't want to be in this area, but I don't have the money to really move the way I want. I do feel like some of you may have to tighten up on your budget. Spirit is kind of showing unnecessary spending. So for some of you, you could be kind of keeping yourself stuck in a situation that you really don't want to be in because the money is not there. But then Spirit is saying to you, you got to manage the money better. I do see delays on the move, but it's showing that it is going to come through. For some of you, you may create a side hustle to bring in some extra money. I definitely feel like there is opportunities that are going to be coming in for you guys. Some of you definitely are connecting more in a spiritual sense. I feel like you're either connecting with a mentor. You could be looking into a particular tradition. I get a lot more prayers or something that is being opened up. So for some of you, you might be deciding to practice something more openly, or if you were a little bit on the fence, I feel like you're opening yourself up to some type of new spiritual experience. This could be learning something, getting a mentor, joining some type of organization, even just researching. But I feel if you kind of been dilly-dallying with some things, I feel like you're gonna open it up and move a little bit deeper into it. Definitely a little bit more coming from curiosity. Is like making a commitment. Now I really want to get into this. Now I really want to learn this. I do get some recognition, so some of you could definitely be connecting with social media, putting yourselves out there. You could be promoting yourself. For a few of you, maybe starting some type of online business or either some type of social media platform. You could be an influencer. But I definitely feel being put out in front of people and showing either your talents or showing your goods or showing products that you make, expanding on it. And I've been seeing a lot of expansion. I know with Corona, a lot of people are really feeling like on lockdown, but Spirit is showing so much expansion within this month and next month that I feel like we're going to be moving out of this to where it's like people are either going to be pushing their businesses more. Now, this could be that some of you may be quarantined and are working more from home and promoting your business to make money that way. Some of you could even be picking up a side gig to bring in extra money because maybe you're having issues with your income. But it is showing that this has the potential to grow into something more. Could start off with something out of necessity and then grow into something that's going to be a little bit deeper. Now, I do feel like some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. For some, this could be a friendship. For a few, a relationship. I do get secret relationships. So some of you, you could be possibly married. Your person that you're with could be married and you're exploring the relationship. I do get two people that are maybe growing closer to each other. So this could start off with a friendship. And then, all of a sudden it's like, wow, I really, really like you. I want to see where this goes. So some of you may be caught off guard by a friendship that actually turns into a romance. For a few, this could be a person of a different race or different culture. Somebody that is completely different than you. But the curiosity is there. There could be an age difference between you and this person. Some of you might be finding yourself attracted to somebody who's younger than you. Or you may have somebody who is older that is pursuing you because you're the younger person. I do get a need to be free at this time. So I feel like if you are quarantined, a lot of you are going to go stir crazy because there's this thing of, I want to get out, I want to do things. Now, if you're like my sister likes to sleep. Eat and sleep. That's a good Cancer. But for some of you, I feel like it's like I want to do something. Like I'm going stir crazy. So some of you could be living in an environment that feels stifling too. And it's like I just want to get out and do something. And it probably is the worst thing being quarantined with people if you're sharing a living space that you're already, butting heads with these people. And then all of a sudden it's like now we got this other issue. So I feel like some of you really want to branch out and get out and get fresh air, go places. Even though you're maybe trying to cut it down, I feel like some of you are like, I just want to get out and do some things. I do get issues with depression, and it could be because either the situations with the corona are serious to where it's like it's just really weighing down on you, anxiety. Some of you could be family members, but I do get dealing with some type of depression and feeling like there is some need for fresh air or more space. More space, Cancer. I'm getting more space. Like telling somebody, get out my space. I need more space. So some of you could be claustrophobic. You might be in a situation where families are gathering together in one house and it's like, oh my God, there's too many people in here. So could be the issue with that. I definitely get budget issues. Budget issues, watching your money, not feeling like there's enough. A lot of you may be working and not feeling like you're getting paid enough. I do get relationship too where somebody's like, I'm putting more feeling or emotion into this than you are. So some of you might be having a conversation with somebody about a one-sided relationship. Like, I'm giving you everything I have, but you're not really reciprocating. And I feel like for a few of you, you're going to be walking away from that situation if it's one-sided. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. One more time, Spirit. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I do see travel, taking a vacation. Now, of course, this could be after the corona situation is lifted. But I do feel like some of you may have already planned for a trip and you're just waiting for this trip to come. It could be later on within the year. But I feel like some of you are kind of like, do I cancel? Do I keep it? I feel like a few of you definitely are going to keep this and go on this vacation. And it looks like to someplace sunny. Could be an island. So we have the Hangman. Uh-oh. We have Knight of Cups. We have Knight of Wands, that wanting to get out. We have the Eight of Cups, depression, feeling trapped. We have Six of Cups, somebody from the past coming back, memories from the past. We have Five of Wands, conflict. We have Nine of Blades, worry, stress. Eight of Cups, possibly learning something, going back to school, even teaching. Let's see. Nine of Cups, a wish come true. Death card, transition. Temperance, balance. Five of Coins, money worries, budget into money. The Empress, new beginnings, possibly pregnancy. Ten of Coins, money coming in, opportunities to make more money, could be job. Seven of Coins, some of you are entrepreneurs and you're bringing in a bigger payday. All right, so let's get it going. So Cancers, first thing that kind of jumps out at me for some of you is this energy of stuck in a rut. doing the same shit over and over again, going to a job I really don't want to go to, dealing with people I really don't want to deal with, or just going to work and going home, going to work, going home, not having any type of outlet, not having any type of, life, social life. Some of you are become very complacent and stuck in a situation, and going into lockdown, or even with self quarantine, some of you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed with this issue. Now, in this card, we see the adults are all stressed out. They're unhappy. All their faces are just kind of like drawn. I mean, angry, frustrated. And then we have these kids that are having a really, really good time. So some of you may be feeling stagnant, lack of progress, nothing is moving forward, and you're getting frustrated with it. You may be forgetting to live your life. You may be forgetting to, balance your energy out and actually have a good time. Some of you need to get out there and do some things that make you happy. Whether this is taking a walk, going on a trip, connecting with a group of people, doing something outside of your comfort zone. For a few of you, I feel like you're frustrated, and that's part of your stagnation. Your energy isn't moving. Now, we do have, because of that, with the Eight of Cups, this person is depressed. They're not washing their dishes. They're not cleaning their house. Their head is down. They're feeling frustrated. Now, if you look out the window, there's a path that is illuminated by the moonlight. Now, it looks like it's leading to a light down there. So for some of you, you may be trying to come out of this gloom and doom energy. For some, Corona may be a part of why you're feeling this way. But for a few of you, I feel like you already were a little bit depressed. This may have been an icing on the top for you guys, where it's like, oh, fuck, what are we doing? Because we got worries. We got stress. We got not being able to sleep. Somebody may be taking sleeping pills, taking a glass of wine to kind of, self-medicate themselves. Definitely stressing out. Now, for some of you, I do feel like this could be a relationship. Could be complacency with a relationship, something that's not moving forward. For a few of you, I feel like you kind of hit a brick wall, and it's like, I want to do something else because I'm not happy. But I'm worried about, the outcome of things. This could be a fear. Even though I don't see Eight of Swords, I'm getting a lot of self-imposed, what would you like, bondage. Like, I can't do it. Like, I want to do some changes, but I can't do it. Now, I do feel like the energy is going to shift, because we do have the Knight of Wands. This is a younger energy. Now, this could be a person, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that comes in, gives you a shot of youth, whatever it is makes you feel good. For some of you, I feel like that you could be connecting with somebody that either makes you feel good, or you might be connecting with an energy that recharges you. It's like, okay, I know you're worried. We've gone through this gloom and doom, but maybe we need to snap out of it. Now, depression and anxiety are not something that you just do this, right? You got to work at it. For some of you, you may be going to a therapist. Some of you may be using some type of medication, because we do see medication on this table. So some of you could be going through a severe depression. I get bipolar. Some of you may be struggling. If you are, I do get somebody's not taking the medicine the way they need to. So be really careful with that. If you're on something and you know you need to be taking it, make sure you take it, especially right now, because the stress and anxiety could really kind of do you in, like this person is. I do feel like there is some type of energy that's going to push a lot of you out of this. If you have been depressed, if you have been feeling like things are not moving forward, I feel like there's an energy that's coming in where it's like, I just want to get out. I want to be free. And you have some people that are kind of like, what is this person doing? But I feel for some of you, you may have been feeling trapped, whether this is a relationship or a job. I feel like some of you have been feeling trapped. You've been stressing about it, and it looks like there's a need to move forward. There could also be a love interest that's coming in. For some of you, there could be a age difference within this person, or this person could be coming in with youthful energy that kind of facilitates this change in you. So be open. And it may not even be romantic. This could be even somebody who comes in and it's like, okay, come on, let's go do something. Let's go connect. Let's go travel. Let's go have some fun. And I feel for some of you, do it because you need it. Now, we are definitely getting a situation with conflict. Some of you may be living in an environment where you're stressed. You're dealing with other people. Now, Spirit is saying co-workers too. So if this is not within a house with a family, this could be co-workers. We don't see eye to eye. We don't see eye to eye. Some of you may be having somebody that is instigating. There could be some gossip. I do feel for some this is family. And there's stress and worries about this. So you could have conflict with people that are really just kind of making you depressed. Like, stop talking to me. Every time we talk, there's an argument. We're not seeing eye to eye. I need you to back off because you're stressing me out. For a lot of you, I feel this energy is why you may want to move. Whether you're living with this person physically in the same house or whether you're living in the same city, I feel like some of you want to move away from this energy. If this is a job, I feel like some of you are going to be looking for something else. There is a lack of money with the Five of Coins. Spirit is saying be very careful with the budget. We see somebody who's getting money, but maybe it's not enough to do what they need to do, or they're not being smart with it. They're gambling their money. Be really careful that if you are struggling right now, that you kind of tighten up on the budget. Some of you are going to be going back to school. Now, I do get that for a few, there may be an issue with having everything that you need for your tuition and your books, Cancer, but I do feel like there is money coming in. This could be in the place of a loan or either somebody letting you borrow some money. So if you're trying to go back to school and you feel like, oh, I don't have enough for my education, I do feel like there's some help that's going to be coming in. For a few of you, you're definitely going to be completing your education, which opens up the door for more money to come in. Could be getting certified in something, completing your degree plan. There's going to be some delays, and I think a part of it is with this corona that a lot of you that are graduating and looking for jobs, you may get far in a interview process and then things stall, and it's because of the economy and the way things are going. Spirit is saying temporary. Now, for a few of you, you may actually be taking on an extra job with teaching to pull in some money. Maybe you have some type of skill set. You're a tutor. You have a special skill set practice that you're sharing with people that you're going to be teaching. So I do feel like for some of you, there's an opportunity to come in and make some money by utilizing your skill set, utilizing things that are opening up for you that will bring in more financial gain. For a few of you, you may even be using your knowledge to open up your own business. Now, we got 7 of coins, we got 10 of coins. Now, with 7 of coins, we got this woman who possibly is making home goods, and selling them online at fairs and things like that. Got to be careful with this card because every time I look at this card, she's being offered money, but she doesn't see it. Even the dog is looking at her like, don't you see this person giving you the money? Be careful that you're not missing opportunities because you're focused somewhere else and you're not seeing things right in front of you. Sometimes you got to take it back to basics, Cancer. For a few of you, I feel like there could be job opportunities that are right in front of you that you're not putting your resume, putting your applications in. Some of you may have businesses where you're actually selling, but you're not promoting because you're already thinking about the next thing to add. So make sure that you get your promotion out. I don't know why I feel with this that she could be spotlighting her business a little bit more. It's colorful, but either she is already looking for the next idea, she's already looking for expansion, that she's missing opportunity that is in front of her. So be really careful. If you do have your own business or you're thinking about going into your own business, I feel like there is the potential to really grow this into something big. Some of you are definitely going to get some type of job offer or opportunity that comes in because we do have the 9 of Cups. If you've been praying for something, it looks like Spirit is going to grant you a wish or a prayer is going to be answered. For some of you, it could be growing a business. For a few others, it could be an increase in your finances. I definitely get new beginnings coming in with money. Now, for some, we got the wish card on the Empress. If you've been trying to get pregnant, praying to get pregnant, some of you are going to be finding out that you are indeed pregnant. Congratulations. If you are of an age where you cannot have babies or you are fixed or you're not trying to have a child, this could be new beginnings. New beginnings with a job. We got 10 of coins underneath the Empress. So some of you could be giving birth to a very big business idea, or you could be going into a very big business contract, or either working for a bigger corporation where there's more money coming in, and this is new beginnings. I feel for some of you, you've been waiting for some type of call or message to come through to bring in some money, and you are going to get it. So there is some growth that's coming through for a lot of you. I definitely feel if this is not just what the job, be really careful because pregnancy is coming up, Cancer. If you're not trying to have a baby, you know what not to do to make a baby or what to do not to make a baby. So I definitely feel like there could be a pregnancy that is going to be coming in. For some of you, this is a wish come true. You've been trying to get pregnant, and like I said, congratulations. Now, some of you have somebody who's coming back from the past. This could be somebody you dated before. This could be a friend. This could be even an ex-spouse. I am getting, and where is it? I thought I had 5 of cups here. Let me see. That's 5 of coins. I am getting that you could be dealing with someone that is maybe not completely changed. Now, the Death card on top of this, and then I had that fall on arguments on top of the conflict. Could be one or two things. Maybe you had somebody, it ended badly. You had a lot of arguments with this person. They're coming back in, and it's like, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to argue anymore about this. There's an ending to that. For a few of you, though, it's going to be that you try to reconnect, I'm sorry, you guys, with somebody, but it may not go the direction that you want it to go. This person may come back in. We still have some Fulios and Fulias that are coming through Mercury retrograde. But for some of you, you may have said, you know what, no, I don't want to continue, or I don't want to explore this. Now, for some, even though I don't see you leaving a relationship, some of you, this may throw you off balance with the Temperance card. There could even be a situation where you're walking away from a relationship because you want to give somebody from the past another chance. Be really careful that before you do this, that this is what you really want, and that this person has changed, and that they're giving you what you need. Because some of you may walk away from something and throw yourself out of balance to be with somebody that is not going anywhere. And I mean, for a few people. Some of you, I do feel there's a connection coming in. Could be of somebody of a different race and culture that may be stepping in. This could even be an ex from the past. But I do feel like some of you are going to be dating somebody different. Spirit is saying keep an open mind. Don't be so quick to shut things down. And that could be part of this too. Where some of you may meet somebody who's a little bit different. But it's like, you know what? I don't know if I want to continue this with you. So be open, Cancer. Definitely get job opportunities coming in, and I feel more than one. Some of you, you have to put yourself out there, though. You have to. The Hangman is showing stagnation, you know, a lack of progress. And for some of you, I think it's because you've been stuck in a rut. It's like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I know I need to do something different, but I'm stuck. That could be a lot of depression where you're having a hard time shaking this off. So I do feel like opportunities coming in. If you are in this depression or anxiety, you may need to go talk to a healthcare professional to see how you can move forward so that you can take advantage of opportunities that are coming your way. New love coming in, Cancer. And like I say, for some of you, this could be somebody who brings in fresh air. For some of you, this could be a fire sign, Leo or Aries, Sagittarius. For a few, you might be connecting with air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let me see. You may have some earth. I get Taurus or Capricorn. Cancer. Let's see. Capricorn. Yeah, it could be Capricorn. So Cancer. Let's see what we got going on. Cancer. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? 10 of Diamonds and 10 of Pentacles is showing that a lot of you, if you're putting in the hard work, are going to be moving towards openings with money. You got a lot of Pentacle cards, but it is showing education, either learning something, certifications, putting yourself in a different education bracket where it opens up things monetarily, where money's coming in. For a few, you will be teaching, sharing knowledge, and getting paid. This could be a consultant. Somebody that goes back and forth with people. Definitely coming out of a feeling of being trapped. Some of you are definitely feeling stuck in an environment, whether this is a home or a job, and you feel like you need to move forward. Yeah, we get financial troubles, pulled in too many directions with two of clubs. This is somebody who may be working more than one job. It's like, I know I'm tired, but I need to do this. Some of you may be picking up another job because of what's going on right now. I do get going back to school. So for a few of you, this could be working, going to school, and trying to take care of your family. Spirit is saying balance. That could be with the Temperance card, where some of you are getting off because you're trying to do too much. So make sure that you take care and balance yourself. I do get a job offer that's coming through. Some of you, it's going to require a relocation. You possibly could even meet somebody at this new job where it turns into a love relationship. Now, I do get secrecy. So there could be something where you work with somebody. Say you've got hired at a job, you're spending long hours with your boss, a friendship turns into something more. And you could be two things. Either you and this person are married, or there could be some rule that you can't fraternize with your superiors. And that could be where the secret relationship is coming from. I definitely get using your creativity this month. So some of you could be artists. You could be painting, drawing, making music. But with that Seven of Coins card, this is somebody who's creating something with their hands and selling. So if you have had this idea of starting your own business, then you should go ahead and do it. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be using social media to really, really put your stuff out there. I'm getting a warning though, if you find yourself pregnant, please take care of yourself. Don't overexert yourself. Some of you may end up having some type of complications because of that. Now, it is a warning. If you're going to your doctor, if you're taking care of yourself, then that's all you can do. So for those that are pregnant, make sure, especially right now with everything going on, that you're staying out of crowds, that you're washing your hands, and that you're not over exerting yourself or over, really struggling with anxiety and fears, because for some of you, this could be putting some undue tension on your pregnancy. Let's see. Definitely getting new love coming in for a few of you Cancers. Some of you may be leaving a relationship to connect with a new love, but I do feel like there's a new love coming in. And this person may come in with energy that just really makes you feel good. Like, wow, I wasn't expecting this, and then here you come. So I feel like there's something that opens up, or it's just like a good vibe with somebody. Not necessarily a soulmate connection, could even be a twin flame. But I feel like it's like, okay, we connected, and I feel you. I keep getting this thing of I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. So some of you may want to explore that. I do see working with a team. So if some of you are working, you could be working with a team. If you are creating a business, you could be doing it with more than one person. Some of you may be graduating with a group of people and deciding to go into something together with work. Could be a team or a group project that you're coming into. Let's see. We got 4 cards that are saying new job, new job, new job. New love is always popping on top of this job. So possibly meeting somebody that you work with, or either meeting somebody in a work environment or a work mixer. Maybe you went somewhere and you do the same type of work, but you're at different companies. But I definitely feel meeting somebody that you could have a relationship with. I get player energy for some of the Cancers, which means that some of you may be dating more than one person. And trying to see, who I want to be with or who am I interested in. Date, it does show that some of you may get got. Like there may be a connection that comes in and it's like we just click. And this is, something we want to explore. So we got money, we got relationship. The only thing that I see that could be a problem is definitely conflict and depression. If you're feeling trapped, you might want to reach out to somebody to help. For a few of you, you're definitely going to be moving if you're in a very volatile environment. Whether this is a family thing or a work situation, you're going to be leaving it this year. And it's really because I can't do it anymore. It's like I don't want to be here. I got to move forward and just follow it. It's spirit guided, especially if it's stressing you out and you have anxiety where you can't sleep. For a lot of you, you don't need it. You're not processing it well. So if it's really, really breaking you down, then you got to make the move. All right, Cancers, love you.